Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms, where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai, make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Niscoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Laxnide, the premier box lacrosse tournament in all of North America. Check it out September 18th through the 21st. We'll see you there. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Book C. Durategre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Niscoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Laxnide, the premier box lacrosse tournament in all of North America. Check it out September 18th through the 21st. We'll see you there. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Book C. Durategre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits.
What is up, Yeti Nation? And the highlights are already up and rolling. We've got Hussey's goal and Mario's punch save. Everything just went crazy on my screen, but I'm guessing it looks good on YouTube. So it's just me for some reason. I got zoomed way in. Not sure how that happened, but we'll fix it at some point. Anyways, Paul Decker, what's up, my man? I don't have my glasses on in case nobody noticed too, so I'm kind of flying half blind.
I'm doing all right. Greg Beecher, OJ, Owen, how you doing?
Good. I'm doing amazing.
I'm a happy guy right now. I don't have the headphones on, and now I'm sitting here yelling like I normally talk anyhow. So that's a good feature, maybe not. But as far as what a great week of lacrosse all the way around, and wow, OJ, what'd you do out west?
Not a lot of lacrosse. Everyone's going into the playoffs right now.
It's yeah, we're in the same boat here with Can-Am and everybody. We're in the go between. We really ramp up Wednesday. Everything starts. Paul, your regular season is over. Essentially, you guys are just into the playoffs, which should be locked down now after the Spirits game. Correct?
Well, no, I actually, it's still up in the air as far as to say Oswego and the Spirits play on I think the 19th.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I thought the
So-
Oneida was the last game. I forgot they play one more.
That's a huge game. They Oswego beat them the first game, so that gives them the advantage there. Where if they are able to beat the Thousand Island Spirits up in Thousand Islands, then they would take over third place, and we would then drop to fourth place based on points. Getting back, us and Oswego love the battle of the points at the end of the season for the fact that a couple of years ago it went down to penalty minutes, and now we're looking at. I think we scored 3 more goals in our victory over them, and they only scored 1 more over us in their victory over us. So that gave us
Shouldn't go down to penalty minutes this time.
We don't have to get that deep into the record books. So that's at this point in time, the way it sits, if it was to end right this second, we're in third place, and we would be going to Oneida. Oswego would be going to Thousand Islands. But again, like I said, there's a lot that is. A lot is on the line.
So anybody who doesn't know, you guys do one round or one. It's best of one. Win. It's only a one-game series. Yeah, one and done. Thanks, OJ.
There is next year. We're definitely going to do some tweaking to our playoffs. I kind of like earlier in the season you had the who was it? Was it the Arrows or maybe it was Tony Gray? He said that they do a best of 3 series.
Yeah.
But they do a 1-1, then a best of 3. That's what we want to do. As far as we want to do it, we got to get it done because that makes it, a little bit more entertaining all the way around. I think. But again, I also love the format now because you want to know what? It now makes every dog has a day, and someday the better team isn't the one that everybody thought.
That's my thing with having a series is I think you get the better lacrosse team. Honestly, goalies are so important. You could have a goalie that's on fire and he can just kind of run through the end there.
You take it back to 2022. I mean, who thought that we were going into Onondaga to beat the Eels in Onondaga? I don't think anybody in their right mind looking at the roster that they had compared to our roster. So that that was a feather in the cap to the 1-1 series versus again we the year before it was a 3-game series and they took us the first 2 games, but we went out to Barnett Park and gave them a hell of a show, and I think it even went to overtime or. It went down to the final seconds, and
that was before I was around. I remember Hot Rod saying,
in the other league that we was in. So that was, there's pros and cons all the way around. But I think the first round you get the 1-1, just like the NLL does. The NLL does the
Thank
1-1,
you, Charity.
and then it goes into the series, which I think is pretty cool. And I think next year we're going to have that going. So that's next year.
Yeah, it's next year. You got to get through this year first.
Exactly.
Big things for this year. I mean, honestly, your young guys got way better. OJ's a big fan of watching a lot of the. He's watching what U17, U13. OJ's got it all under wraps here. Playoff season is just around the corner, though. Same with you guys. There's only 1 game left. You really do want to be peaking towards the end. Kudos to Coach Johnny, though, and Coach Dahmer. Really, Rich, getting these young guys in. And, I mean, you guys got to be really happy. Blount, Hussey, Adelson, you've got Schroeder coming up. Like, you guys just have a lot of young talent going. You're really starting to see guys starting to produce.
The gelling is still happening. That's the cool thing. We didn't get a lot of the college kids till almost June. So, the older guys, they got their reps in and everybody knew. And now it's starting to, it may not show it on the wins and losses concept. You want to know what? not to say front load, but the team that we put on the field on our first game is the team that we have put on the field through all of our games. Very proud of that for the fact that, you want to know what? We're building something that is hopefully going to be more localized to help join.
You really got to be happy with the way your young guys responded in that second half of the Spirits games. You guys went down quite a bit in the first. You got to stop taking, the Yeti just like to take 15 minutes off. I don't know what it is about it.
It's that transition. I'm telling you, Greg, what it is the darn field game from youth. It is a youth thing.
Programmed into them, the muscle memory.
The Spirits players and the Oneida players have been playing box since day one.
Yeah.
Since they've been playing, they've been inside the box, playing the box. And you want to know what? All of our clubs around here are all field clubs. I'm telling you.
That's your guys' problem.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's mind muscle memory. Same thing if you're a box guy, it's mind muscle memory.
Yeah.
They're so instinctively ready to go because they understand the box concept. We sit there and we watch the shot because our mind muscle memory says, oh, it missed the net. It's going out of bounds, waiting for the whistle.
Yeah.
And that is mind muscle memory from years and years. And it may only be split seconds, but you want to know what? That split second of watching my shot go through, did it not hit? Whoa, sugar, that guy already left and he's gone. And I got to turn around and try and catch the break.
And then there's one point you can see that you've got two players that run off with two of the Spirits guys, not thinking that they've got that front door, so you got an extra 10 yards.
You put the other team on a short bench to the goal, and two guys went off, and you just watched that field open right up. It was like, oh.
Yeah.
Right idea, wrong time of the game to do it in regards to if you had the short bench. Now you are in the advantage there per se, but not when you got the long bench and they just gained a 20-yard man advantage because of the bench size. And, they were long benches. That's the beautiful arena that we were in.
That's the thing with 4 quarters too, though.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the first, it was 2-2 after one. It was 6-4 going in at halftime. So, I mean, again, we're in these games. Very excited. I know Johnny's still excited. I know Rich is still excited. I know I'm fired right up still. Best part about it is the guys still got the dog. They still, they see what they're doing.
Yeah.
You're talking 5 goals. Greg, we just talked about one right there. That's a goal. If our guys, you want to know what? Don't have that, and I'm not calling it a brain fart, but I'll go on the record. I'll go on the record and say, you want to know what? It was a bad play by them, the dummies. They should have not done that. My bad. But as far as that's a goal. You take a couple other ones, the transition goals. How do we score? How do they score a goal? We're 5-on-3. They scored a goal.
Yeah.
Gosh, Mario made some incredible saves on a couple of them because I was sitting there going, oh no. 18 seconds left in the before halftime. I believe it was halftime, if I'm not mistaken. They score a goal. How do we let that stuff happen, guys? You got to have a full game. You want to beat the Spirits? That's our dream. That's our goal. Nate had said, you want to know what? He thinks he's building the best team ever in upstate New York. I agree with them, as are we. That's the passion that all of us general managers have, as does Oswego think the thing. And you want to know, I'm sure Ron out in Oneida think the same thing, as do the teams out in Buffalo. You want to know what? Everybody's putting in some great teamwork, and it's very rewarding to watch these games. I'll go on the record. Here we go, Greg. I probably I'm going to say it, but
I'll get ready with the mute.
If I see it, I'm going to call it the way I see
it. Pitch the
replay. Just watch the game. If you watch the full game, and it's not just this game, it's prior games. It's not just prior games, and it's not just one team. It's all teams. Yep. If I see it, I'm going to call it the way I see it. If it's my team, I'm going to, I try to keep the language to a minimal. I don't try to disrespect anybody. But I will go on the record and say that if somebody does a scumbag move, I'm going to call out that could have been a scumbag move.
See, you got to come coach in the very competitiveness that is box lacrosse up here in Canada.
and then nobody
Yeah.
minds. It's a lot of
There's some language here and there. Like I've heard the junior coaches get pretty passionate. And it's like, okay,
yeah.
refs don't call you out on it as much from my experience.
Yeah, no, Paul's sitting up in the scoreboard booth. He's out of the broadcaster.
I'm on the play-by-play, so it's live and in color, and sometimes I animated. Listen to the videos. I'm screaming like I do, whether it's one way or the other. I forget that I got the mic on most of the time, and it's
Hang on.
Oh,
Everybody can hear him right now. They can hear you going. Oh! Everybody except for you. Yeah.
Absolutely. That right there, absolutely. Jared Hussey was the winner of the sweetest goal of the game in my book, and I guess that's all that really matters. But because I don't know what anybody's saying because I'm not in tune, but I know it was there, and there was many other great games or plays, by both teams. Some of the goals were ridiculous, but I'm very fired up. Both goalies got to shine on the world stage carpet there. That
is cool. The world games were. Yeah.
It wasn't the same carpet because that was the green, but the blue definitely looks better inside the arena than the green, I think.
I was actually really happy watching it back too, though. I mean, the lighting in the odd is pretty special. Like it's set up, you could tell they've been doing it for a long time. The camera looked great. It was very dialed in. Scoreboard looked awesome.
Did some awesome pictures, and what a difference clean glass makes on pictures as well. I mean, he was getting through. And
credit to the odd. The employee was there squeegee. He was up there with Windex, each window, standing up in a ladder, going up and down and hitting it with. Yeah.
They get the buffer out too. Oh yeah, they get the buffer out and they make a world-class crew down there.
We need that at Roughneck games.
You gotta have clean glass.
The glass gets so dirty because the hockey players use it too, right?
Yeah, so the pucks are bouncing off.
Yeah, but I cannot stress that enough. And there's been times I've gone to take a picture, and all I see is dirt across the glass.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing, OJ. Take a look at some of Mark Murph's pictures that he posted on Facebook. On some of the angles that he had, because the glass was so clear, you can see the facial expressions where the guys were just. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool with the reflections from the LED boards and everything. Yeah. It was a great day to be inside the odd. That's for sure.
Nice.
We had a good game. Everybody had a good game to watch. Me and Greg in the first half, it was a horse race, man. It was back and forth. In the penalty box, man up, man downs, back and forth, and great game. Just on the wrong side of 5 brain farts, and it happened.
Well, if you guys adopt the 3-period system like our junior teams, you'd be better suited.
Well, then you only have 2 short benches. So Paul was talking about this last time because he thought it's better, but you really only get the long bench once in 3 periods because the home team always has the short bench. So we should also take that into account, Paul. I'd like you to retell us now that 3 periods is the best, please.
Well, it all depends on how's it work. Don't you have an option at the beginning of what side you want?
No.
Oh, you don't get it. So we want there's no determination. The home team gets X or Y or Z.
Home team.
Tell me that's not an awesome picture.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go through and grab.
Some of them going through. Murph just he captures. Yes, that's a much better spot. No. Put it over me. As far as Zach Blount taking an awesome rip. Here comes Matt coming down, eyeing it up. Look at you can see their eyes. How cool that is sometimes.
Look at how clear that glass is too.
Oh yeah, that's through the glass, OJ.
Yeah.
Some great shots by Murph, and the guys played hard on both sides of the field, and it was a good time to watch lacrosse. Friday night. It was a nice, cool night. It wasn't too hot in there.
Yeah.
Friends being friends. Little Husk getting ready to come down the side. Here comes Chuck up the field. He had a couple big head-on collisions. There was some good body checking.
Uncle Jesse actually had the Uncle Chuck style goal this time. I love this photo right here.
Nice.
That is sweet with
right
Marv.
there.
Yeah.
Working. I think that John.
No,
sure.
that's
John Jacobs.
Nope, that's Zero, and I wish I could remember his name because he's a phenomenal young player, new player this year.
Cade Smith, isn't it?
No, that's that Camden Smith is 26. So it's Leota, but this Zero, I'll check it out in a second after but yeah, I watched him play. I really like this kid. He's a new, I think actually Jobson said he's a local guy from Alex Bay, but I'm telling you, that kid has got legs and he's getting better and better. He ran out of the.
Well, that's D Skitters.
Okay.
Yeah.
He ran out of the D door the first time I watched him play. This is sweet.
That's the picture right there. Look at Chris how that is a cool shot. You know, those LED pictures or the lights lighted up.
Oh yeah. OJ,
like
do you notice the boards are LED screens all the way around?
All the way around.
Word,
Yeah.
that wasn't like that when I was there.
No, this is the brand new in the odd.
Brand new.
Oh, word.
Oh yeah, it lights up. You got to see it when they do the decorating of the big bold. They do a nice job.
Yeah.
Great fun, and thank you, Melissa, for everything she's helped out with over the course of the year, helping do the 50-50s and the Fayfire Frisbee. Couldn't say thank you enough because that's what makes these games so special is people helping out and doing what they do and putting smiles on people's faces.
Yes, 100%. She and she did a lot for us too with getting the fundraiser for JR going and really helping.
And again, that's part of the season breakdown. The final regular season. What a great regular season spectacular that was to open up the season. We finally knocked on the door and beat Oneida. They had our number every time we played them in any type of scrimmage or anything. So that was an incredible first game. Raised a lot of money to help out the family. So amen to that. And hopefully we're definitely going to keep that rolling and maybe making it bigger. Get some I know
some more teams.
He's been wanting to play, so maybe next year we can get the women's actually to happen and roll it in strong. So that's another goal for next year is to get some more home games. 3 home games is not enough for the local Yeti Nation. I know everybody keeps asking, why do we only get? Well, there's a lot of people that want to be in the Nexus Center, and actually that's why we were in the odd. Because the Nexus Center was booked up. They're taking an ice out.
Cornhole. All the ice was coming out. It was water everywhere.
Coming out. They had cornhole championships going on in another place.
Hang on. This is one of my...
Wait, that's a real thing? Is cornhole championship?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think they had darn near 200 teams, OJ.
Really?
Oh yeah, there was trailers. There was a trailer sitting there unloading stuff for the cornhole championship. But Paul, I know how big of a fan you are of the big jerseys. I will say, on gun, this is Horn David. The jersey does not look that big.
No, it doesn't.
But this save right here.
His jersey's fine.
Whoop.
That was the jersey.
Yeah.
But you take a look at those pictures of the Oaks. Those suckers, well, the one from behind, it's down to his knees. Yeah. It's all the way down to his knees.
I actually even said on the post for Gunn there, he doesn't usually need this good luck, but I just like that one. Those side cameras are fun, man. The deck
capture.
Yeah.
They capture. I mean, how many of them? I know there was a couple questionable calls, but the going through and watching it, I mean, those side cameras definitely helped. Say definitely yes. Yeah. And, there's a couple angles because
there's
the far side it's questionable.
there's 3 crease calls so far that I've gotten most of the way through the game. Sorry I didn't get all the way through. That are very questionable. 2 of them, the ref was 100% right. One of them, I really don't know. It's going to be, I'm going to put it out tomorrow with the judge, People's Court there, the dun-dun. Because I know a little controversy will help with the views, but I tell you, I would not want to make those fast. One of them I thought for sure was not, and then I watched it. The kid's foot was on the crease before, and the other one was actually stepped into the crease before the ball crosses the goal line. So, yeah, kudos to them. Trent is honestly one of the best.
Did a great job. I thought, for the 2-man game that they were playing between the 2 of them, they worked great together. I mean, they controlled the nonsense, and you know what?
They set the tone right at the beginning. What they were going to expect. I think that's huge. Well, the other thing is too, like, Chris is good, but honestly, Trent is one of the best referees we watch. Like, I see him everywhere, and he hands down. It's very consistent. Yeah, I don't know. You get what you expect with him. I'm a big fan of Trent. Him, Herbie John. There's a few guys that stand up for always really doing a spectacular job. I have yet to get Trent on one of these goal creases, though. One of these days, I'm gonna get him on one. But I will say that's probably part of why I'm saying Trent does so good. Is I have not gotten one yet that was real bad in front of Trent, where I'm like, how did you not call that? So
you want to know what? It's his domain. I mean, he does a great job. When the whistle blows, you know who's in charge of the field. He's going to call it the way he sees it, and as far as whether it's right or wrong, he calls it, and he's going to make a solid call. He's got all the experience in the world. He was at the Lax Nays that I've been at. He's been at every tournament that I've been at. He's a solid official. And as is Chris. Chris is, and working with them, I like having, I feel, comfortable and safe with officials like that on the field, because it does make a difference. Get rid of the shenanigans. You don't need, there's great lacrosse players doing
the, honestly, that was one of the best games I've seen. Like that back and forth. No, the skill level that's there is what everybody wants to see. Yes, you get some cheers for a fight here and there, but honestly, the NABLL, I've said it time and time again, the league has said they don't want that in there. They're supposed to be throwing 5 minutes plus a game every time something like that happens. They're trying to bring new players in. The physicality of it and what will hold back, and what does hold back most American field players, is not understanding that level of physicality, and they take either stupid retaliation penalties or they just get pushed out and they don't know how to base up, that kind of thing. But really, until but those, I don't know, I just feel like that's like the Can-Am 30 games. You want to try to get yourself up in that next level, you got to be playing in those levels as well. So it is the NABLL, I feel like, is more, at least what my understanding of what the league's going for, though, is more trying to really spread the game, take a handful of real knowledgeable guys and bring in a team of guys that have a ton of field experience, and let's see what happens.
It's definitely growing. I mean, as far as, the problem is different styles of lacrosse that people are playing. You got the guys that are playing out west, in regards to, are they coming from the Northwest, dropping it down into the California with Mathers and those guys? Are they recruiting local guys playing with the Canadian guys, or is it more localized guys just going and running box the way they think the box is? Where up here we got generational guys playing lacrosse.
What up, Kai?
Yeah, 100%. So OJ, most of these juniors kids, how many of them are first generation lacrosse players, do you think? Are most of these kids their dad played before?
I've seen a mix, about 50-50, I would say.
Okay, I bet you in the United States we're about 10% of, at least, especially in where my kids go to school. We don't have a youth program. It's just starting up.
Yeah.
Huge shout out, another Herculum shout out, Mr. DiPaolo coaching the modified program, and Hudson Falls starting the youth program. But without that, I guarantee you it's less than 10% of the parent. If you took the entire Hudson Falls varsity and modified, so 4 teams with boys and girls, I'm probably the only parent that's ever tied a lacrosse stick.
in the four teams.
In regards to your area, is it all box or is it field mixed in?
I only know of a handful of field programs in the area. There is more box, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why the kids
Yeah.
are playing so good at those levels.
Yeah.
A lot of
Like-
our kids aren't starting. They're not starting until I don't know. Our U15 group is starting to work its way up through. You got the Aaron Colemans that are now advancing into the older age group. Del Rocco moving up.
But even that, like most of our kids, first time they've touched a stick is 7th grade.
Yeah.
And that's a hard thing to do.
We have as young as U9s out here.
Yeah, it's
right. So U9 is the but they're starting right inside the box.
Yeah.
yeah, there's no
Yeah.
except for Prairie Tan. He was a field guy up in the prairies. They just got it's so wide open up there that they encourage field must be. They're like, we got all this extra space, guys. Let's just use it. Yes. Shout out to Kai getting to play at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. That's huge.
Yeah, no, Kai, I am still yet to make it out that way, and I can't wait to visit the track center.
I've actually never been there. I've been to Toronto several times, mainly as a kid playing hockey and at the Hockey Hall of Fame. I've never been there either because that's actually in Hamilton, right?
I'm not sure.
I think everything's actually in Hamilton.
I don't know. That's opposite side of the country for me.
Well, that's where they're going back. That's where the Rock are moving back to this coming year. Isn't that the word on the street?
I believe so.
Yeah.
All right, with or without Nick Rose?
He ain't back.
I say he's going back.
No.
Well, Calgary just got Aaron Bold.
Yeah.
Well, no, who was it?
Yeah, you're talking about the
Trade that happened.
It's not Bold. It's the Vancouver guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walsh, I think it was.
Aiden Walsh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aiden Walsh, who had a great beginning of the year, but you take a young kid like that, you give him a couple of years with a guy like Nick Rose. That's a big advantage. I mean, they say so. Rosie actually runs the Toronto Rock Athletic.
He's a manager. Yeah.
He's a manager there. He's not playing for the Beaches though. Where is he playing summer ball? I forgot. So yeah,
I think he's playing senior A in like Ontario somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere over here. But
yeah,
I don't know.
He's out there doing something. Yeah, I've seen him actually in a couple of the pictures of the Canadian League that he's in.
Yeah, no, he's in the MSL. I just couldn't remember which team he played for.
Because
I've seen it a couple times myself, and yeah.
Kai said the tournament's in Oakville.
Oakville, Ontario. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should be a great time. I tell you, they put on a great. Have you ever been out that way, Kai or Paul? You've obviously been there a few times, Paul. You've been over to like the Toronto area. Well, to Toronto.
Toronto, I was back in 1990. I haven't been that far up into Toronto since '90 when I graduated. My sister took us up to Maple Leaf Village and another crazy roller coaster thing up there. We was into roller coasters back in the day.
You were into the roller coasters back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day.
I was still 7 years from being born, so.
There's my boy Peterborough. That's it. Mr. Del Rocco had said.
Oh, Rosie's playing Peterborough, yeah.
Peterborough, yes. I knew I seen him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the white and red and the blue team, correct?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the
Lakers for 3 years running.
Yeah.
There it is.
I only know because my buddy really likes the Lakers.
Yes, so they all call it Oakville, Hamilton, Toronto.
Yeah, the greater Toronto area.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's all up there somewhere. We always do that with cities. It's like New York City. Everybody, if you live anywhere south of like, I don't know, Newburgh, they really care about where you're from. Everybody else is like, no, it's New York City. Where? From Newburgh south, really, until you hit Pennsylvania or Connecticut or one of the other states. It's all New York City to me.
And then you get to Canada, and our major cities are all hours apart.
Yeah. It's not too far from Montreal to Toronto.
Yeah.
Other than that, though,
Yeah,
it gets
it is. Isn't Montreal all the way on the
Montreal's by me.
eastern side? Yeah, it's on the other side of the. Yeah, you got to get on the 401 and probably drive about 5-6 hours, isn't it?
No way, it's that long. I'm because I'm 5.5 to Toronto now, and I'm 3 hours to Montreal.
Ah.
So
Yeah, but you're aren't you north of?
yeah,
You're
I'm way
south
north of Albany.
I
No,
thought
I'm
you were
north of Albany.
You're north of Albany.
Yeah, I'm an hour north of Albany.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's closer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because Plattsburgh's just up the highway from us, and then you run into Montreal all of a sudden. Basically, it's like, oh, you're in Canada now. Northway's over.
I know in a couple of weeks, Greg, if you head north on that and get off in Lake Placid, you may want to take a camera and go see. You'd see, I guarantee, probably half of the NABLL upstate teams players up there in Lake Placid for the tournament. And that's one of the reasons why we push our schedule so much is because of the tournament up there.
I've never been still. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Albany is in the other bracket.
It's a pretty cool tournament. You know, you got the sights of the mountains all surrounding you. You got the ski jumps you can see. The planes are landing next to it, and all the vendors and everything. It's you know, I'm sad that after 30 plus years, the Necker family does not want to ever go back to Lake Placid. I do, but it's a one person ride, and it's a tough ride to drive up and drive back from my house in one day. But we did it last year, and I don't think I'd do it again because dodging deers and coy dogs and everything else at 11 o'clock on a black road, I'm like, this is nuts.
That's just well, because there's no highway either, so you're going.
No, you're going down through the heart of the Adirondacks.
You're driving right through the entire Adirondacks, basically, starting at at the one end and moving across.
It's beautiful on the ride up in the morning, and I mean, you get up early. You know, by 6 o'clock, if you're up and going, you're doing 65 basically all the way up through. But if you get up late and try to do it at 9. You're going to be doing 30, 40 at some points because you hit the campers and everything else. So
Kai, if you guys are really driving up, get a hold of me when you're near Albany because I'm like an hour north of Albany. You'll pretty much be going by my house to head up there. Honestly, that's funny.
Yeah.
And go to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. I will 100% say I've been to both. Canada has this one hands down, not even close.
Yeah.
I heard we have the better side.
You got the better view. There's no question you got the better.
One, it's a better view. Two, it's way cleaner.
Yeah.
Like Niagara Falls, honestly, pardon my language, is just a shithole in the U.S. now. Like I went with the kids, and it's dirty, and there's just a lot of people who are obnoxious, and not a big fan. I'm glad we went to see it. It was cool, and we were back up there, and I was not going again.
Guy in your family, if you get an opportunity, definitely do the Maid of the Mist. You want an experience. That is, and there is also a tunnel that goes under the falls, a walk that you can do that goes under the falls. So there's a lot of different aspects.
I didn't even know about the tunnel. We only stopped on our way somewhere and, walked over to it, looked and said, oh, that's cool. See ya.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful place. No question.
The Canadian side looks like Vegas. Yeah. It is. There's big casinos.
I
it's nice.
Imagine.
Yeah. It's and actually you can walk across right there. There's the pedestrian bridge crossing the border.
Yeah, there is a at the Rainbow Bridge. You can there is a walking bridge you can walk across as well.
Yeah, which I wouldn't recommend if you have to drive across anyways. But don't even stop on the
American side. They went and they turned they used to have a beautiful mall there when it first opened in the early 80s, but they turned it into and I guess if you love butterflies and everything, they turned it into a butterfly habitat. So butterflies, you can go there and check out all the butterflies.
I've been to a couple butterfly places with Bella. It's an interesting thing. It's cool, but I mean, after like the 10th time a butterfly lands on you, you're like, all right, now what do
get off
we do?
Yeah, no, I feel you. We have a butterfly sanctuary in our zoo here in Calgary, and it's like
It's like going through the
Cool.
Zamboni doors. It's cool when you first walk in, and then it's
Yeah.
like, all right, yeah, a bunch of
Yeah.
butterflies. We were watching actually even butterflies get eaten by fish in the thing. I was like, that's not. This is not a good
Hey, Greg,
environment.
I gotta do a little. We got a couple shout outs I gotta
Oh,
get
all
out
right.
there too.
Oh, yeah. Go for it, Necker.
Before I get captivated by the butterflies. And as far as props to the junior Yeti, Coach Coleman, and I believe they went up with 10 players and 2 goalies up to Paper City Oaks this past weekend, and Maine came down. The Isotopes, Rachel
Flew
I guess,
over, yes.
Yeah, they came out. There was, I think, 4 teams that played. So props to all 4 teams getting together and growing the junior program, because that is our future in regards to the game. So I'm pretty excited to see what the junior programs at the Utica Yeti is producing, as far as men and women, and then. They also have they're doing another game this weekend here in Rome. Maine is coming down. The lady Paper City Oaks are coming down, and they're going to be playing the Lady Yeti. I got to get to the barbershop. Look at this.
Look at that, Maine.
Hey, I got to get to Kevin Beach at what's it?
Utica's finest.
Yes.
But we don't
That's
expect you to know how to use Booksy, so you'll have to walk in.
No, what I do is I tell Nate, I'm like, Nate, go put me in for a barbershop.
Put me in for that.
And
Yeah.
then when I walk in, Kevin's like, oh, I thought Nate was coming in to get a haircut. And I'm like, nah, I don't know how to do it. So I just haven't booked me in.
That's amazing.
But props this coming week in Rome, if people are interested in wanting to see some junior lacrosse and some women's lacrosse, the Lady Yeti are going to be playing at 1:00 and 3:00. And the junior Yeti are playing, I believe the first game is starting at noon. First game is at noon. Then the Lady Yeti are playing. Then I think there's 4 teams for the junior program coming into play. And I apologize, I don't have that info right in front of me, but I do know that the Lady Yeti are ready to rock and roll. We got practice on Wednesday, our last one inside the Nexus Center. They're pulling the turf out, so I'm hoping that all of our girls are there ready to put in a good practice before we get the chance to run on Sunday. So,
so the Isotopes must still be in town, because Rachel flew them out, and upcoming event. Oh no, this was from 2 days ago. I thought Coleman
Sunday.
was, yeah, all right. He said upcoming event, Coleman.
Sunday.
Fix your post. It's not upcoming anymore. Come on.
But yeah, and props to Aaron. Aaron's doing a great job, getting that rocking and rolling. It's been beneficial. We've definitely tapped into the junior market, and he's also, it's
been great for the senior too, though. I mean, you've had a couple of guys move up, some unexpected players.
Roderick's come up and
Perry
playing with us, and also Perry. So it's been very beneficial to both programs. Being able to help the younger kids that are the older kids that are helping the younger kids because of the talent they're playing with. It advances, man. That's the cool thing is, and Aaron Coleman.
It's all about getting more time, get more reps, get more reps.
With us, they have practiced before us, but they're always welcome to stay and run through drills with us, and several of them do. So that's been beneficial for everybody all the way around. And again, the sad part is. You can see it on my beard, OJ. At some point, that red beard might be white, and you'll be looking like Santa Claus there.
Yeah.
It's actually brown. It's just the way my filter is.
Well, it looks red. I'd go with the red and say you're Irish.
We already missed March.
The worst thing.
We already missed March this year. He'll try it again next year.
Well, we got to get him down here for the St. Patty's Day parade here, and I tell you, we'll win. We'll win. We'll put a little green hat on top of you, and we got the leprechaun all day long, baby.
Perfect.
I love it. I love it. So the last practice in with the LED boards, it's going to be pretty, bittersweet to watch it. But as the playoff schedules start to shape up, so we won't really have anything official until next week.
Next week, we'll have the official after. I believe it's the 19th they're playing, so Saturday night. They'll be playing up in Thousand Islands.
19th
the
is
Yeti-
Sunday, I think, right?
No, 19th is Saturday. Sunday is.
It's a day
Oh,
that ends in
reason I know
Y.
that. The reason I know that is because I'm going on down to Dover, Delaware for a week with the family, and hopefully sitting by the beach with pina coladas in my hand and however that song goes, I don't know. But as far as I know, we got practice on Saturday. We're going to Tri-City. We're having a barbecue. We're going to get a good solid practice in Wednesday night. We're going to get a good solid practice in on Saturday. We're going to have a family barbecue and, and celebrate what the team has been doing. I mean, it's special. The sad part of playoffs means something's coming to an end, and we've had an opportunity to meet some guys this year that have they brought new new chemistry, and that's what we're banging on for the future going into the playoffs. Is the chemistry keeps building. Defensively, we got to play some better defense, step out, stop some shots from being shot because we're getting outshot, getting outscored, but we're right, again, five goals away from playing with the team. That means you're in the game. So as far as wherever the cards fall, we're either going to Oswego, or we're either going to Oneida or we're going to Thousand Islands. If I have a preference, I ain't gonna lie, I want to go to Oneida.
Mary C is a gorgeous arena.
Oh, it's a gorgeous arena and a sweatshop. I heard this past week at the Oneida game, the goalie went down from hydration, the heat, not heat stroke, but overheated and dropped. So they
in Oneida.
No, up in Thousand Islands.
Oh, I could see that. I was like, I thought Oneida was pretty climate controlled.
Yeah, no, Oneida's AC.
Yeah,
that's what
gotcha.
I'm saying.
That's why I was like,
rather
huh?
go to
Yeah.
Oneida. That's a half an hour away from Utica, so we tend to
a lot
have
closer.
a pretty good fan base that's there,
Yeah.
as we do when we go up to Thousand Islands. But it's a little bit more fan friendly with the heat atmosphere, and no disrespect. It's just the way it is. What it is.
It's
half an hour versus 2 hours. I'll
it's
take the half an hour.
also a brand new state of the art facility. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's any offense taken. It was just built multi-million-dollar. Like, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Honestly, the only thing I've ever heard people complain about is I've heard some people say they need to mow the turf down a little bit.
Well, as far as the boards play a little different as well. They're a little higher than the average board. They're about 6 inches higher.
Okay, so it's a different bounce back, and
So there's a little, it's a different board per se, but I don't know, it's, it's better than nothing. Are you kidding? It's world class, better than nothing. It's gorgeous up there. I enjoy playing there.
No, there's been a lot of big games there. We've got a busy week ourselves. Actually, I was just looking. Wednesday, Trevor's going to be out in Tonawanda. Thursday, Trevor will be in Allegheny. Friday, not sure yet. We've got 2 games. Me and Trevor got a split between Tonawanda and Allegheny. Saturday, I believe Trevor in Tonawanda. Sunday, I'll be in Tusky doing junior games. Trevor will be at Tonawanda at night, and the playoffs are just rolling hot and heavy. And then next week we're in Newtown for at the Gill A. Super excited. Our first ever Gill A Newtown home game, so that'll be fun.
That'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Well, definitely do me a favor. You got to definitely give me the shout outs when Newtown games are being streamed, because got to give some love to Al Snow. A couple of the Newtown guys were in that. How's that work?
So unfortunately, I don't think Al is still on. I don't think he made the playoff roster for the Golden.
Oh, he didn't make the playoff roster.
No.
What about the other 2 that played this past weekend?
I don't know. If Nicky Snow, maybe, but if Huron Snow is there, Huron definitely is, and Kettle definitely is. But I've heard, so they were talking about it on the Creators Podcast, or Creators Game Podcast. If you, they're getting ready. There's going to be something.
So there's nothing official.
Nothing official done, but they are not happy with Can-Am losing teams, players playing all over the place. They're I think trying to figure out how they can even enforce it, because we're all on this other side of the border and none of us really give a shit. is basically what it boils down to is, yeah, we're on the other side of the border. I mean, obviously those guys want to play in the President's Cup. They got different rules,
Yeah.
but they have, like the Can-Am is technically its own thing. They just go up there for it at the end. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I know some of the GMs are probably having issues with it, but I mean, I don't know. Onondaga, like they've got guys playing all over the place, but I don't know if they'd be playing at Onondaga or if they'd be elsewhere, you know.
Right.
So it's interesting to see, but it's always easy to blame somebody else. You know, it's easy to
Yeah.
say it's the NABLL or it's this. But I mean, honestly, like I talked with Scotty Lay about it though, and a lot of these guys, if you are a guy who's on the cusp of making a Can-Am team, but you can go
Yeah.
start and play regularly in an NABLL team, it
Yeah.
makes, you know, you're obviously not going to go play Can-Am when you can get a full season in. It's it makes it tough though because you've got a bunch of transition D guys that might be, you know, making a roster in a Can-Am, but now they're an offensive player in the NABLL or they're playing this or they're playing that. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they do start forcing hands. I've heard it might happen. I wouldn't expect anything till
Is
next year.
Shilsky still playing on a team up in Oswego? 'Cause I know he plays Can-Ams up on the Canadian side for one of the Canadian teams, doesn't he? He used to.
He used to
Maybe
play
it
for
was-
Onondaga.
Oh, and he played for Onondaga, right?
Shilsky was an
Okay.
Onondaga guy.
Oh, he was on Onondaga's roster, though. Okay, that's
Yeah.
where he was playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it pans out because I don't know. And then with Grand River, their junior team dropped out over safety. They had some issues. There's going to be a lot of big things coming up in the offseason, I believe. I've also heard MSL next year might be making a 5-pro limit, which would really throw. I mean, these senior B teams are loaded now,
Yeah.
but if you make it so that way senior A can only have 5 pros,
Ooh.
boy, you're going to make these senior B teams even more competitive.
Yeah.
Because you're going to, you know, every team will end up with 3 pros. What is that? I mean, but right now, I mean, I know it's semi-pro. Nobody's getting paid to play. Obviously, we would never make that assumption. But how many guys do you have right now that are not playing in the PLL, which is supposedly the top level of lacrosse in the United States?
Ooh.
You know, that's their golden boy. It's their money. Everybody loves
Yeah.
Paul Rabel. They're talking about it.
Yeah.
He's on ESPN. They want, like, field, they push hard compared to what the NLL
Oh,
gets.
yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, how many Bandits are playing both?
I don't
No.
know any bandits that are playing PLL.
believe Dane isn't playing PLL. Byrne isn't playing. Frazier isn't playing. I mean, they're the half. May he might be, is he not?
Scanlon, Dehoka. Who are you talking about? May?
May. With the number 4.
Oh, McKay. Ian McKay.
McKay. May.
Maybe he
I
is.
started it out. I had partial of it, so
Yeah.
I know.
I believe.
Oh, go ahead, Necker.
No. You go ahead. I'm back.
No, I know a lot of the Roughnecks go out west and play senior A or senior B.
Yeah,
So
a lot of them.
They come down. They don't even try out for the PLL. You know,
Most of them don't because a lot of them would rather go for these prestigious like presidents or founders trophies
sure.
than
So McKay is under contract through 2025 with the Carolina Chaos.
yeah.
I thought he was on there.
But yeah, a lot of these players out here anyway will go play for their hometown in BC and win a Man Cup.
Right.
Yeah.
Go for a Man Cup.
Well, they'd have to beat the Chiefs to win a Man Cup, so they can try it. I don't know if anybody's getting, but they make that 5-pro
Well, see,
rule.
I will be at the Man Cup this year in BC.
Is it in BC this year?
Yeah.
See, that's how little attention I pay. I don't even know where it ever is. The I'm all President's Cup, man. I'm a senior B guy through and through.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Honestly, yeah, like there's nothing like watching two nations going at it though. Like when you get everybody there, like a Tonawanda Allegheny night game in Tonawanda is just like epic. It's
But yeah, the Man Cup is in BC this year, and I'll be there.
You guys can keep it. The Prezzi's on this side. I still won't. I still probably won't drive across the border because I'll be doing something else. But yeah, I still won't go. But I don't know. I can't. All the Canadians got me scared now. Stamper's afraid to come to the U.S. What happens if I go up to Canada and they don't let me back?
You're stuck.
I like it over here. I mean, I know it might not be everybody's first choice, but I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
It's it's North America. You want to know what? We're brothers.
Yeah.
Whether you're from Canada or United States, you want to know what? Let's live in peace and harmony.
There we go. I love it. Let's end on that note. That's a great.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a great note. All right, OJ, you got anything? Any shows going on?
No shows. I'm just giving away my Yeti cup. Cup tomorrow. So.
I signed up for it. Is that the one I signed up?
Yeah, that's when you.
I figured it out.
You got to tell me, OJ, because I don't get on social media, so I'll have to get on there to enter myself.
Yeah.
I'm the worst social media, non-social media person ever. Not very good at it.
Tell us how to get signed up.
How do you get signed up?
People are out there that,
so you gotta follow me on Instagram at tech_LAX11, and basically you just go on the post. It's pinned to my profile, and you tag 3 friends in the comment, and you're entered.
It's that simple.
Yeah, it's that simple.
The way I do it, you want to know what? Buy a ticket, and I'll pick a couple numbers. I couldn't read the damn numbers the other night. That's the worst part about it. I'm calling the 50-50 numbers and the jersey number, and I couldn't see the darn numbers. I'm like, I got to put my specs on.
Yeah, and if you share OJ's video now, I just saw it. You get to you get a free entry. I'm sharing that thing onto my story.
Yeah, you get a bonus entry.
There we go.
Bonus. You're in.
Do I get 2 bonuses if I do it while we're live on Yeti Talks? Because it's done. All right. We make sure you follow us all week long. We will be all over the place. If it's not on our Blue Squatch Productions main channel, oh jeepers, OJ's got all kinds of stuff. He's got things playing sound on me and for his cups.
Yeah.
But the
that's one cup, just 2 different sides.
2 different sides. You're
one cup,
sides.
2. Oh my goodness.
Is that one of those cups you blow in and it makes noises?
No, it's just a
stainless steel tumbler.
Yeah, it's a stainless steel tumbler, like the brand Yeti. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's laser engraved on there too.
Laser. We got a laser engraver. I'm not very good at it though, but we've got one. I've tried to do a couple things on it. Actually, that's how we make those cork boards and stuff. Those are.
I love them.
Yeah.
I have been. They've come in so handy in regards to people ask for donations and everything, and I'm like, they've come in so handy on little different things, little baskets for people, and great job, Gregory. As always, Gregory.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, OJ. Thank you very much, Yeti Nation. Thank you very much. Right back here. I'm going to be in Dover, Delaware, but I can definitely talk lacrosse next week if you guys are wanting to talk lacrosse.
Yes, and like I was saying, tune into either Blue Squatch Productions or BSP Box Lacrosse. Probably going to be renamed here pretty soon, BSPN2, in case we ever do anything that's not box lacrosse, but more than likely not. It's all I'm interested in doing. All right, we'll talk to y'all next week. Paul, live from Dover, Denver. Or Delaware, whatever.
Needs family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of us. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms, where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai, make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Nice-Goba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Laxnide, the premier box lacrosse tournament in all of North America. Check it out September 18th through the 21st. We'll see you there. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsor. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Duratagre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can